welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and we're here today with another episode of Off the Rip. Today we're going to be showcasing the Chardonnay from the Yellowtail. If you've been following the channel, thanks for all that you do. And if you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. So Off the Rip episode is the first part of a 3-part series, but we will not be doing a third part for the wines, simply because of the time constraints and whatnot that's placed upon said thing. So we can do a off the rip with the wine, and we will do a full review. So off the rip, I get it home. Focus, stick with me here. So off the rip, I get the bottle home, I crack it open, I have the first pour and share my first impressions with you right here. And then the second part is going to be about halfway. I give it enough time and space in the bottle to open up, see if it changes any of the characteristics and, taste and whatnot, and the experience. So for the wines, there will be no third part, because as soon as I get that halfway point, I'm just going to go ahead and knock it out. Because, like I said, I'm going to let it sit halfway empty for about 2 days, let it open up a little bit. But after that, wines aren't usually good for more than 5 days on average. After you open them, you have to drink them. So let's go ahead and open this one. So this is a Chardonnay. I don't remember being too particularly fond of Chardonnays. I do not believe I've ever had the Chardonnay from Yellowtail. I've had, I think I've had the Merlot. And you may have noticed that I brought the glass back. I decided why not. I mean, it's a lone survivor. You can look at that. It's a very straw, a pale straw, or pale honey. One of those. It doesn't exactly work as well, but Mr. Randy's handy dandy whiskey color scale is going to tell us it is a pale gold. What do you think? Or a pale honey, just like I said, I said straw, right? Now that I'm looking at it, that might be a pale straw or a pale gold. Anyways, it does have a very light but sweet nose. We brought the glass back, like I said, because it's the lone survivor. If you don't know the story behind the glasses, I've had some wine glasses for a while. Nice set. Kids decided to get fancy with their juice one day, and there were casualties. So I'm just going to run this one until it's no longer with us. I'm hiding it. That's just one point I have to make, is I'm hiding it. Although the kids aren't, here anymore, but I don't know. Like I said, been thinking about it. Just going to go ahead and run it through. The nose is very light, sweet, light honey. Not honey. Like a I want to say a pear, maybe? Like really light fruit. So it's not bad. The nosing is really good. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. Okay. Not quite what I remember of a Chardonnay. The palate is a tinge bit bitter and drying. There's a little bit of a drying effect. Now, Mr. Randy's not particularly too into light wines, but when they are, they prefer them sweet, like a what's the one? Not Shiraz. Crap. It's on the list. I forgot about it. But it's a sweet. There's like 2 sweet ones that are light. And then there's a Shiraz. Well, it's got a better nose and it's got a palate. It's a little bit like that, it's a twinge of that sort of bitterness you get in the red wines. Like those deep, non-sweet red wines. I guess this is something that you can get acclimated to. Like I said, it's been, I can't even tell you, it's probably like 20 years since I've had anything beyond the that jammy red roux. I think I've only tried 2 of these Chardonnays once before. I don't know. But this is my favorite vineyards. The distributors, vineyards, the Yellowtail. They're an Australian wine. You see, this is a 2024. They do occasionally win some awards and whatnot. You see it right there. It says 13%. Rich, smooth, with fresh peach and melon. I think that might have been what it was. I can definitely, like, I think it's a pear, but I'm not quite sure. But I could definitely be a peach and melon. A hint of vanilla. Haven't gotten that yet, but maybe when it opens up, we're gonna see all that characteristics. And there it is. Yellowtail Chardonnay, rich and smooth. We're gonna reserve those comments until we get here. Well, I'll see you back here in probably a couple of days. Let us know what you think about wine in general. What's your favorite wine? Who's your favorite vineyard? And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. You have a good one.